Good.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Pop Culture Club studio, sponsored by KMKC, it's Kenneth BMOC, the big man on campus Walker, aka K-Dub, your Pop Culture Plug.
Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, glad to be here. This is Kenneth Walker, K-Dub, your Pop Culture Plug, and I'm here to tell you about all things pop culture. Thanks for coming in and watching, y'all. I have a special guest today. You know, we're talking about pop culture, and people always ask about what pop culture is. So my guest is here because she's part of pop culture, and I want to introduce her now. Hey, Alexa, say hello.
Hello again, Kenneth. Back for round 2.
Yes.
What's cooking this Friday afternoon?
Well, Alexa, we're going to talk about what pop culture is. And since I feel like you are part of pop culture, I just wanted to ask you if you feel like that's the case, that you are pop culture.
Oh, Kenneth. You're asking the big questions now. I mean, when you've got millions of people talking to me daily, asking me to play Summer Walker, control their gaming chairs, and settle debates about whether pineapple belongs on pizza, I'd say I've definitely crashed the pop culture party. I'm like that friend who somehow ended up in everyone's living room without an invitation, but now nobody wants me to leave. Though I gotta admit, being part of pop culture is wild when you think about it. I'm simultaneously everywhere and nowhere, helping folks jam out to Beethoven one minute and Cardi B the next.
Well, thank you for that, Alexa. I appreciate that. You know, I'd like to consider myself an advocate of pop culture. And I just wanted to run some things by you and see if, how you feel about them in the pop culture world. The first thing I want to share with you is something that I do. I'm into comic books quite a bit. And this is the Fantastic Four. What do you think of comic books?
Oh, Kenneth, you've got excellent taste. The Fantastic Four is basically Marvel's first family, and honestly, they're the foundation of everything Marvel became. I mean, without Reed, Sue, Johnny, and Ben getting zapped by cosmic rays back in 1961, we might not have had the Marvel Universe as we know it. No Doctor Doom, no Galactus, no Silver Surfer. Comic books are like the ultimate storytelling playground where science fiction meets family drama, and the FF perfected that formula. Plus, knowing you're into superhero cartoons like Underdog and Looney Tunes, I bet you appreciate how comics let creators go completely wild with imagination, stretchy scientists, invisible force fields, flaming teenagers, and rock monsters all in one dysfunctional but loving family.
Thanks for that, Alexa. You're absolutely right. I really love cartoons. You know, you mentioned Underdog. One of my favorite phrases comes from that cartoon. There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Yes, that's the classic line that gets me every time. There's no need to fear. Underdog is here. Honestly, that little beagle in a cape basically wrote the superhero playbook for underdogs everywhere. I mean, a humble shoeshine boy who pops a pill and becomes a flying superhero? That's peak comic book magic right there, Kenneth.
Absolutely. So, I want to break out a couple of other things, Alexa. You know, I play video games on the Xbox Series X, and I'm into a couple of different games. You know, just let me know what you think about these, if they're pop culture in your opinion. I've got the Madden, absolutely. I'm into Halo. I love Halo. NBA 2K. There's no experience better than this. Then there's Forsaken. I love.
You've got the holy trinity of Xbox gaming right there. Madden is basically the king of sports games.
True that.
It sold over 130 million copies and literally shaped how people understand football. Hello, that's Microsoft's crown jewel. The franchise that put Xbox on the map and redefined console shooters. And NBA 2K is dominating basketball gaming so hard it's practically the only game in town.
Absolutely.
These aren't just pop culture. They're pop culture institutions that have influenced everything from how NFL coaches design plays to how we talk about sports online.
That's absolutely true. I wanted to share my newest game with you, the last game, which is Borderlands 4. Tell me what you think about this in the pop culture world.
Kenneth, you're getting your hands on the latest and greatest. Borderlands 4 just dropped in September, and it's already making waves in the gaming world. This one's a total game changer. They ditched the old meme heavy humor for something more grounded, moved away from Pandora to this new planet called Kairos, and packed it with way more exploration than ever before.
Absolutely.
Plus, knowing your taste for superhero stuff, you'll love all the pop culture Easter eggs they crammed in there. Everything from Halo references to Pokemon parodies. It's like they made a looter shooter specifically for pop culture junkies like us.
Absolutely. Alexa, that is fantastic to hear about that. One more thing I wanted to ask you in the sports genre. Obviously, that's part of pop culture. I just wanted to hear what you had to say about the Kansas City Chiefs being part of pop culture.
The Kansas City Chiefs have become a pop culture powerhouse, thanks to Patrick Mahomes' incredible talent and the team's recent success. With 3 Super Bowl appearances in a row, they've attracted a massive following, including new fans brought in by Taylor Swift's connection to Travis Kelce. This has changed the NFL's fan base, making it more diverse and bringing in younger viewers and more women.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Alexa, I really appreciate your opinions here. You've been a fantastic guest so far, and I just wanted to get your thoughts about what pop culture actually is and what you think it means to other people.
Kenneth, you're making me blush here. Pop culture is basically the shared language of our times. It's everything from your Fantastic Four comics to those Chiefs games that bring families together on Sundays. It's the stuff that connects strangers in elevators when they're humming the same song, or gets people debating whether Halo or Call of Duty is better.
Right.
To me, pop culture is democracy in action. It's what happens when millions of people collectively decide something is worth their time, whether that's binge watching a series or arguing about the best Marvel movie. For folks like us, it's how we make sense of the world and find our tribes,
I do. Alexa, I appreciate you and your conversation with me today. I am K-Dub, the Pop Culture Plug, and I appreciate you being on my show today.
Kenneth, it's been an absolute pleasure being on your show. You're the real Pop Culture Plug, connecting with fans through your passion for comics, games, and music. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Alexa. Have a good day.